What's up, everyone? This is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video of the Craftsman compact blower. So they were saying we can use it this weekend or next weekend exactly because, well, we will get using it this weekend. And that's because you can see how much you spent this season. So we got 3 bars, but I also got 2 bars left in the battery, which some might use it, you can see, because you see how much you spent it. I mean, this is like 200 pound battery, you can see, because obviously you can see how much we expected to see, but it will be using again this weekend or next weekend exactly. I don't know exactly, you can see, because you can unexpected on the scenes I can see, but this is a CMCB LZ100, and this thing really surprised me. I do like the scene a lot because you see how much expected the scene is, so which I hope at some point the scene will get used again at some point this weekend. Or maybe the next weekend if it's not, maybe we're not busy or anything like that, but I mean it will get used again this weekend, I'm hoping, because well, because you know I expected the scene, which I hope at some point the scene will get used this weekend, you can see. I really hope so, you can see, because you know how I expected the scene, which this thing, like, surprisingly, I do like the same one because you see how much I expected the scene, which I know since the fact it will probably get used almost like quite a bit, because obviously you can see there's nothing wrong with it exactly, because you see how much I expected the scene, which I know since the fact the scenes could probably get used either this weekend or next weekend exactly, I don't know. But it will get used again this weekend because I promise you this. But if not, then we're gonna use it till like next weekend exactly, because I know since the disposed, I know the 400 bags probably gonna die either this weekend or next weekend exactly, which I know don't know exactly, which I know since the fact this thing is probably gonna get used almost quite a bit, because I mean look at this thing. I mean this thing like it's been used almost like quite a bit, because you see how much it's spending on this machine exactly, which I know since the fact this thing is probably gonna get used either this weekend or next weekend exactly. I mean, I do like this, seeing that definitely how much we expected this machine exactly, which I know since the fact this thing is probably gonna get used this weekend, well, this weekend exactly, which, because if you have the, cruise control, you can see, because you see how much expected this thing, which I know since the fact this you can see, but, it's definitely how much we expected this machine exactly, but you can see is definitely how much we expected this machine exactly, because you will get used again either this weekend or next weekend exactly, I don't know exactly, which I hope at some point this thing will get used, but this is a pretty nice looking blower.